Hello and welcome to a new Let's Play video with me, Foxy No-Tail, here on ARK Scorched Earth. And if you don't know what ARK Scorched Earth is, it's a new expansion pack for the very popular ARK Survival Evolved, which me and Jack absolutely love. Although it's still only in early access, we have put over 170 hours into the Survival Evolved game, and when this came out, we just jumped at the chance, really. Why is it not working? Yeah, sorry, I couldn't collect anything then. Yeah, so we jumped at the chance to play it, and yeah, we've loved every minute of it. Now, I have had a few problems recording this. So far, this is the 6th time I've recorded. I've actually recorded one full episode, or I thought I was recording one full episode, but it didn't work. Normally, I use OBS to record things like Minecraft and things like that, but for some reason that won't work with ARK, so I'm using NVIDIA Shadow Play, which yeah, it's the first time I've ever used it, and I was having a few issues with it, but now I seem to have got it sorted. Anyway, back to the game. So if you don't know what ARK Survival Evolved is, or ARK Scorched Earth is, it's basically a survival game with dinosaurs and animals that you can tame and you have to survive from, and yeah, some of them try and eat you. But it's just really good fun. It's absolutely amazing. Now, the normal game is pretty slow. We always play it on the default settings when we're doing just playing ourselves, and it's very slow to level up. It's very slow to tame the creatures. Some of them can take hours and hours and hours to tame, and yeah, so it's hard to get anywhere. So for the purposes of this video, I'm not going to hide anything from you. I have increased the taming rate, the amount I actually can gather from trees and leaves and animals and things like that, and also my XP generation rate up to the maximum, which is 3 on each one. The default setting is 1, so I've upped them to 3. So the difference between this and the normal Survival Evolved game is that this one is set in a very harsh environment. So this one, you're not just having to survive from the dinosaurs and things like that want to eat you, you're also surviving from the heat in the day and the severe cold in the night. The main goal of the game is there's basically caves littered around the place that you find, and inside those they have things like artifacts that in the main Survival Evolved game, when you've collected all the artifacts, you can actually then fight a boss, so I'm assuming the same is in this. And the other goal of this one is to get a dragon. And you can get those by capturing a dragon egg from a mummy dragon, and then yeah, hatching that egg and bringing the dragon up, which sounds very, very difficult if you've read anything about it. Now, if you can see down in the bottom left hand corner, there is a big heat thing there that says that I have hypothermia. Basically, I'm really, really hot and I'm dying from it. Now, there's not very much I can do at this stage of the game. I've got no clothes on, I've got no tools, I've got no base, so the only thing I can really do is just sort of wait to die, if you like. Now, I am leveling up, and the more I level up, the more I will actually get resistant to the heat and things like that. And obviously when I make clothes and things, then that will help as well, and also making a base will help. But yeah, for the time being, I'll just expect to die a few times, and the problem is that I'll lose everything that I've got. So all these things that I'm collecting, I'm only doing it really just to get enough XP to level up so that I can learn how to build more things. And if you notice, when I leveled up there, I'm leveling up my fortitude, which basically gives me better resistance to the environment and other things like that. And when I level up, I can then decide what things I want to learn how to make. So the first couple of things I'm really going to need are cloth pants and a cloth shirt, and my tools as well. And then things like in order to make a base. So the cloth clothing in this game does protect you from the heat, and you can make it using fibre, which is really handy because that's easy to get from like all the plants and things. And once you've got those, you can equip them and put them on. The problem is, I'm probably going to die in a minute, which means that I will lose all of my stuff unless I can find my dead body, which sounds a bit gross, but you respawn, although you can pick an area on the map sort of roughly sort of close to where you are. Yeah, it's completely random where you might actually turn up. You might turn up in front of a giant dinosaur or a dire wolf, and they might try and eat you, and you might not last 5 minutes. Or you might just really struggle trying to find where you were, where your body was. Now, if you do get eaten by a carnivorous dinosaur or a direwolf or something like that, then they will probably eat your body as well, but they do leave your backpack, which has all your stuff in it, so you can get your stuff back. If you don't, if you just die of the heat or exhaustion or hunger or something like that, then often you can actually get back to your body, and as gross as this sounds, you can actually harvest your body for the meat and use that to either eat or to tame dinosaurs and things like that. So it is pretty gross. But the main thing we're going to do in this episode is to just level up enough to hopefully make a little base. So I'm just grabbing as many plants as I can. I apologise, the game does seem to be stuttering a little bit. The first time I recorded it did that, so I stopped it. Then I recorded a full episode, or I thought it was, and it didn't stutter at all. And now I'm recording again. Actually, yeah, it seems that when I'm recording, it seems to slow that down. So, and maybe I have to twiddle with the settings a little bit, but hopefully you can just about put up with that for this first episode, and we can solve it on the next one. But yeah, so I'm gathering all this sort of stuff. I am going to die very soon, but if I can't make any tools yet. I need some stone and flint and things like that. But yeah, you can see my health in the bottom right hand corner is going right down. I've also got heat stroke, so basically it's so hot I'm getting ill from it, and that's what's causing me to die. So I'll just keep grabbing as much fruit and things as I can, and I'll try and level up. Now, there we go, I've leveled up again, so I can increase my fortitude a bit more, and I can learn some more stuff. So I'm going to start learning the stuff in order to make a basic base. So I'm going to need walls, I'm going to need foundations, I'm going to need a roof, I'm going to need a door, and I'm going to need a doorway. So now I'll be able to build a base once I've collected enough resources. It is completely up to you what you level up and how you choose to do it. But, I mean, realistically, you need to obviously make sure that you're leveling up the things you need in order to progress with the game at the rate you're working with. So I'm going to stand by this cactus here, and hopefully when I die, I'm going to be able to find my body and get the stuff back that I've got, and that will help me progress a little bit more. But if not, it doesn't really matter. I can start gathering again and collect it all again. Now, I am expecting to die quite regularly at the beginning of this. At night time, it will be, well, certainly at dawn and dusk, it's a lot easier because it's not so hot. But at night time, it can get really, really cold as well. So here's the map. I'm choosing the Midlands 4 section because it's easy, apparently. So when I respawn, you can see it says random location. Now, until I make a bed, I won't actually be able to respawn back to where I want to be. It will just randomly choose an area within roughly where I was, to put me back again. So I don't know which cactus it was I was stood by, so I'm just going to wander around collecting more resources and see if I can find that one lonely cactus and find my backpack, in which case, you know, we stand a good chance of getting our things back. But if not, we're going to work towards getting ourselves some more clothes, some tools, and then the bits to build our base. Yeah, so these dinosaurs here, these big guys, I'm not sure what they're called. They're Mortireliotops, who knows. Basically, they're herbivores, so they don't hurt you unless you attack them. But when you tame them, they're really useful because they can contain water for you, and they can get loads of berries for you, which makes obviously collecting those things easier, and they can also help you fight other dinosaurs. These things are also really important for this game. One of the problems with this game is water. In the normal ARK game, you can, I'm just going to squeeze him and get his water. Yeah, in the normal ARK game, you can get more water by, well, going to a lake and drinking it, or going to the sea and drinking it, or even just from eating berries will give you water. In this one, it doesn't, and there's hardly any lakes or any water sources, so it is really difficult to keep yourself hydrated, which is one of the reasons I'm expecting to die so quickly. Although my water hasn't really gone down, it's because I've not really been running. But now you can see, again, you know, it's showing that I've got broken bones, I can't jump, I can't run, because I'm dying of the heat again. So the only thing is getting me is the heat. But it doesn't matter. And here we go. Look, this is a saber-toothed tiger, so he's going to take me out, and he'll probably eat my body as well, which is really lovely. So we need to make sure we don't go back in that direction. So we'll respawn randomly around this sort of area again, and carry on. As it gets towards the later part of the day, it'll obviously get cooler and will start to last a little bit longer then. So, but for now, we just need to level up as much as possible in order to be able to make our tools and make our little house. So that's what I'm going to go for this time. I'm going to go over to this tree, I'm going to give it a bit of a punch, and I'm going to see if I can get some wood and get some thatch and start making some tools. Now, I can't apologise enough for the lag we're getting on here. I'm not sure why that's happening, but it does seem to be jumping as I'm playing. Obviously, that's going to come out in the video, but yeah, I'll try and fix it before the next one. Maybe, I mean, I have lowered the graphics settings on the game down quite substantially, and I have got a pretty nifty PC, but I've got the recording settings set quite high, so it's a good quality video, so maybe that's the issue I've got. So let's see what stuff I can make. I can make myself the clothes again. Oh, I can only make myself the top, but I can make myself a pickaxe, which I can use to get stone and flint and rocks and things like that, so that will help. So let's put that on. That will help a little bit. And let's grab our pickaxe once that's been made, and let's go and get some thatch, and let's get some flint as well, and hopefully then we can make a hatchet. Now, I am going to die again. I'm very, very nearly dead again, but all of this stuff we're doing here is giving us XP, and it is helping us level up, so it doesn't matter that we're going to die, and it doesn't matter that we lose the stuff at this point, because all we want to do is just level up enough to survive this horrible heat and learn plenty of engrams so we can get a bell. So now I've learned a storage box, and that might seem like a bit of a daft thing to learn at this point in the game, but for me it's good, because until I've got a bed, which are very difficult to make because you need a lot of hide from animals, so you've got to kill a lot of animals and dinosaurs, at least that way I can make a box with some wood, put my stuff in it, and when I know I'm going to die, I can then, all I have to do is find back where that was, and then go and make it again. So yeah, we're going to die in a minute anyway, and so we'll just carry on getting resources, getting our XP up, and if we can make something useful, that will be helpful. So can we make a pickaxe now, a hatchet now? Yes, we can make a hatchet. So even if we lose it, it's okay because it's good XP. And then maybe if we can get enough wood from this tree very, very quickly before we die, we can make a box, put that down, and keep our things in there. And that way, yeah, when we die, we'll be all right. So I'm getting quite a lot of wood off that tree, which is very handy. So let's go back in here. Let's make ourselves this box, and let's pop that down. And if we can find our way back to it, then we're going to be halfway there. So I've got to put that in my inventory slot there, press number 3, I can then pop that down, let's pop that down there, and then let's just put all of our stuff in there, like that, and we'll even put our armor in. Oh, we can't put everything in there because we've got too much stuff, so we don't need those stimros, we don't need seeds, we don't need glasses. Oh, why won't it come out of there? So drop that, put our armor in there, put our pickaxe in there, let's get rid of these berries as well, and put our hatchet in there, and then this time when we die, hopefully, having said that, we might not die now because the heat has gone down quite a lot, so actually let's get those things back out, and let's see if we can't carry on making some bits and bobs. So I know I've just put all that in there, but yeah, doesn't matter at all. So let's, yeah, what we want to do now is make some thatch foundations and yeah, and walls and things like that. So we need fiber. So you get fiber from these plants just like you get the fruit. So we're going to grab as much of this stuff as possible and see if we can't make ourselves a little base, and then we've got somewhere to hide away in and live in until until the next time we die. And then at least at night time as well, we've got somewhere to hide in. You can't go to sleep in this game, so you do have to live throughout the night, which is kind of annoying because it gets very dark, but there is a little trick you can use, which is to turn the gamma up. It's just a little command you type in and it turns the gamma up, which then allows you to actually see at night a little bit better. You can make torches, but for the sake of recording these videos, the torches, they don't really help that much, and I don't want you guys sort of struggling to see what's going on. So let's see if we can make any of this stuff now. Yes, we can. So a couple of bases, if we can. We can only make one, I believe, at the moment. No, we can make another one, and then we'll concentrate on being able to make doors and things like that, and walls in a minute. So let's pop these bases down. So we'll, where should we have it? This isn't a bad area for a base, to be honest. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly vicious around here, so we'll put those down there. And then the next thing we want is walls. So in order to make walls, we need more wood. So we need some trees. So I'll use my hatchet to get wood, and I've knocked that tree down already. And let's go over here and grab this one and make something from there. Yeah, so let's grab some more wood and thatch and things like that, and hopefully we can make some walls and some roofs and a doorway and a door, and then we've got somewhere to hide away at night. Yeah, then we can be safe. We won't have anything trying to eat us or kill us during the night, and we'll also be protected from the sun. So we can only make 2 of those. I'm not sure what we're running out. Oh no, we can make 3. I've leveled up again, which is good, so we'll have 1 more fortitude, which will bring us up to 10, and we can learn a bed, so that would be really useful. But we do have to learn a sleeping bag first, which I don't really want. I'd rather have at this point a spear and a hat, and that will just help us keep a little bit cooler, and maybe even gloves as well, but you do need hide for gloves, so we'll save those engram points till the next time we level up. So let's use our walls. Let's go back into our inventory, put those on here, and let's start putting up some walls. So we'll have the doorway probably here, so we'll make sure we leave that spare, and we'll put those there, and let's see what else we need to craft some more of those walls. So we need more thatch. So the pickaxe is good for getting thatch from trees, and the hatchet is good for getting wood from trees, but we can also get thatch from these cactuses, which is really useful because there's not many trees around here. In fact, there's not many trees in the game. It's a very sparse area. It's a much more difficult area to survive in than it is in the main one. So we only need 3 more walls, I believe, which I've just made. So once those are sorted out, we'll put those up. We've got 1 there. Oh, you press the wrong button there. 1 there, and 1 there, and 1 more. Oh, we don't need another one. I've made too many. Well, I'll tell you what then. We'll put another 1 there, and we'll have a bit of a higher roof, and that will come in useful when we've got when we need higher roofs and things like that. So let's get some more thatch. And we're probably going to need some more trees to get some more wood for the door and things like that. So we'll just knock this thing down, and let's work out exactly what we need. So we'll go into here. We can make the doorway. We can make the door. Oh, I've just made 2 doors. I don't want to make 2 doors. How do I cancel it? There we go. No, that's not. Oh, I'm making too many. I'm making 4 doors. Stop it. Cancel. How do I cancel it? Oh, dear. All right. Doesn't matter. We'll just have a load of doors. It's fine. It's all good XP anyway. And I just whistled there as well, which I didn't mean to do. I pressed the wrong button. When you've got tamed animals and things like that, you can whistle to get them to follow you. You can ride them as well, which is kind of cool. Or if it's a small one, you can often put them on your shoulder, which is really handy. And the good thing about taming things is they can carry loads of stuff. So it increases the amount of weight that you can carry around with you. So I've got a load of doors, which I don't want, but it is, it's all good for XP. But I do want this roof. We'll put this roof down on here, like, I can't see because of the sun, like that, and then we need 2 more walls and another roof there. So let's go grab some more thatch, and then hopefully we'll be able to make those, and that should do us for today. So yeah, I really hope you're enjoying this video. I really love playing this game. I want to record it all for you guys. Yeah, I'd love you to come along on the journey and see what's going on. I appreciate there's a few boring bits on these, just gathering resources and mining things, but this is all part of the game. As the episodes go on, we'll do more interesting stuff. We'll be gathering, we'll be taming animals, we'll be riding dinosaurs, we'll be going against raptors and T-Rexes and things like that, and eventually, hopefully, we'll even be going and facing dragons. So I need more fiber. So let's quickly, before the end of the video, just grab a load more fibre from these bushes, make the rest of our base, and then we'll call it a day. It is turning to night time, so yeah, I think that's pretty much a good length of time for this first video. Hopefully, like I say, you've all enjoyed it. If you have, if you can let me know by leaving a like, and yeah, even drop me a comment. I really appreciate anything like that. It lets me know you're enjoying the videos, and yeah, then I'll do more. I want to do more anyway. Just because I enjoy playing this game, and by recording it, it's a really good excuse to actually play it. And I'm very heavy. I can hardly move. Come on, can I get in my house? So I'm going to put my next thatch roof there, and I just need my doors, my walls. Sorry. There we go. 1. Why can't? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong thing. I'm just making walls. That's why. I've put a craftable item into my inventory rather than the actual item, which is not very useful. So let's put those in there. We've got loads more walls, so we can make our house bigger. But we don't need to right now. This will do us. So we'll put that one there, and there we go. When we close the door, that's us nice and safe in here. Nothing can get us. Well, they can because it's only a thatched building. They can break it down, but that's good enough for me. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. But for now, I'll see you all later. Bye.